Hi, it's Lily again. Um, I know I missed a day where I didn't do a video. I had work, and when I got home, I really wasn't feeling it. Um, I was gonna do one yesterday, but instead I got my belly button pierced, and then I just wasn't feeling it the rest of the day. um, so today I wanted to talk about suicide and my attempts at it and the way that I've hurt people by doing it. Um, about this time last year, I had a Facebook without my parents knowing because I was 16. They told me I wasn't allowed to have one, so I wanted one, so I made one. Um, it was all going fine and dandy until I started adding people that I knew I probably shouldn't be talking to. Um, and that's when it started going downhill. Being bipolar and not being diagnosed at the time, I was extremely impulsive and I didn't think things through before, sorry, before I actually did them. So, like, halfway through, I'd be like, oh, this was a really, really bad idea. Or, this was a really good idea. I'm glad I did this. And then I wouldn't think it was a bad idea. I wouldn't realize it was a bad idea until, like, halfway through it. And then I'm like, oh, that's why mom told me not to do that. Well, I started getting cyberbullied again, which is never okay. Is never fun. So I had finally decided it's the end. I'm done. 16 years is how long I was meant to live. And so I went on my Facebook and I just wanted to see what people would say, see if maybe that could change my mind. And so I went on there and I decided to say that acting as my mom, I decided to say Lily had killed herself last night. She swallowed a bottle of pills. She wasn't happy, all of that. And the first couple comments were of girls saying, oh, I'm glad she's dead, or she was a bitch, she deserved it. She didn't deserve to live. So I was like, okay, I'm done. That's it. And so I went and I closed down my Facebook and I decided that I was going to try to slit my wrists. Of course, I didn't do it. I don't have that type of scar on my wrist, like stitches type scars. Anyways, I hadn't told my mom about my plan. My mom had no idea that it was that bad again. Until all of a sudden she got a call the next day from my school saying that they heard that I was dead and they wanted to check in on that and offer their condolences. And my mom's like, she's not dead, she's sitting right here. And so that's when I decided to go to the hospital. And that's when I was like, I can't keep doing this. I see how bad it hurt my mom. I didn't see other people because I closed down my Facebook before I could look at it. But I didn't care at that point. I really just was so depressed and so done with living that I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep living like this. I can't keep waking up and just constantly being in pain. Like, the only time that my mind rested was when I was asleep. And even then, I was having my nightmares all the time. And it wasn't good. And it wasn't a way to live. And so I wanted out of it. I didn't even want to try to get help. I just wanted out of it. And so my doctor demanded a mandatory hospitalization for me for suicide watch. And that honestly saved my life. That being diagnosed with bipolar disorder and PTSD and anxiety and OCD and whatever else I have, that honestly changed my life because now I'm being medicated for the right thing. And now I'm not happy all the time. I still get depressed. I don't do anything other than medication to help my depression, which is actually why I started these videos, is as a type of therapy for myself too. It's a cheap, actually it's a free way to do therapy. But I couldn't live like that. And I'm so happy that I got diagnosed, because I would have died, and there would have been a way to help me. And so that's what I want to kind of tell everybody who's watching this, is there is another way. Yes, it seems like there is not another thing to do other than kill yourself, but there is. And I can tell you from a first-hand experience, as somebody who worked at a funeral home and helped the families mourn the loss of their family members who committed suicide, it's not a thing. It's not a good thing to do. And I'm not saying that it's a terrible thing and shame on everybody and everybody's going to hell if they commit suicide. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there are other ways. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.